Good evening, Internet. My name is Michael and I'm here to review some stuff for you. Tonight we're going to take a look at a comedy from 1985 that uses the spy genre rather well, with Chevy Chase and Dan Aykroyd starring in Spies Like Us. Now, if you've never seen this movie, let me read the back of the box so you can get an idea. They're double agents without a sneaking suspicion of their assignment. But it has anything to do with comedy, it's sure to be mission accomplished. For Saturday Night Live alumni Chevy Chase and Dan Aykroyd romping through their first movie together, Spies Like Us. As two government desk jockeys who cheat their way through a civil service entry exam and incredibly become globe-trotting undercover operatives, Aykroyd and Chase generate the verve and spontaneity of a Bob Hope, Bing Crosby road movie. Indeed, Hope turns up in a cameo golf club in hand. Top secret, eyes only, and laughter assured. So yeah, that's a okay description of the movie. The plot for this movie is that the America, it's during the height of the Cold War, America's trying to do a secret mission inside Soviet Union, and their agents keep dying. So they decide that they're going to send another team of agents, but they're going to have a second team who are going to be decoys. And they decide to use two people that they don't really care if they die, which turns out to be Dan Aykroyd and Chevy Chase's character. And those two guys are, like the back of the DVD box said, they're low-level guys, and they are definitely caught cheating on their test. And that's what the bad guys, that's what the higher-ups in the government uses their excuse to basically get rid of them. And so they're put through spy training. And that goes to the training montage, and the training session is really, really funny. They just do some over-the-top hilarious things to them during their training, and then they're sent to Pakistan. And while they're in Pakistan, they pretend to be doctors, and then they have to try to do an operation which ends hilariously, and then they eventually get in contact back with the U.S. by making a collect phone call from a payphone to a secret government installation, and they actually say like all their mission details over the phone. It's just another example showing that basically Chevy Chase and Dan Aykroyd are very, very inept spies. They're not good at their job at all. And anyway, they're sent to Russia. While in Russia, they run into the actual spies that were sent on the real job. One of those guys gets killed, so they team up with the last spy. And they do the mission, which basically involves shooting a nuclear missile at America so that America can shoot it out with this super advanced Star Wars program weapon they got. But that fails, and the world's about to end, but then they put some stuff together, and they manage to save the day in the end. And then the military guys that were in charge of the whole operation, turns out they basically just wanted to start World War III. They get arrested, and Chevy Chase and Dan Aykroyd, they get their love interests, and they get promotions and stuff, and it's a pretty happy ending. So all in all, a pretty good movie altogether. Sorry for the spoilers, but, well, they're not really that big of spoilers. This movie's fairly predictable. It's also really, really funny. This is very much a comedy first with a little bit of action and stuff second. There's just tons and tons of comedy that's really good. One of my favorite bits is the government secret base for their Star Wars program. It's at a old drive-in, and it's just great how they have it all set up. And then the Star Wars program weapon itself, for special effects from the 80s, it actually looks pretty decent even today. So that was cool. So all in all, this is a really good movie. It's very, very, very funny. And it's also very much 80s. So if you like 80s comedies, you're going to like this. And if you like just general spy movies, you're also probably going to like this because it does a pretty good job of making fun of spy movies. And like the back of the box says, Bob Hope's in the movie for all of like maybe 5 seconds, and his cameo is very, very weird because he just sort of shows up, the characters just look at him, and then he leaves, and then they just kind of look at each other, and it's a very weird cameo, but it's still pretty cool. So all in all, I definitely give this movie a 5, and I highly recommend you watch it. Anyway, stay tuned next time when I'll review something else.